See the bird's eye view of MIT. Here you would see a mix of buildings with all the academic blocks, green spaces, courtyards, and walkways. Some notable landmarks include Saraswati Temple, Fountain, Statue Point, 15th August Lawn, Kirsch Ground. MIT strives to create technically competent professionals. Hello viewers, I'm Neha Gupta taking you on a tour of Moradabad Institute of Technology. MIT stands for Motivation, Innovation and Transformation, which symbolizes the true meaning of education, and we literally meet these. MIT is NAC accredited with grade A, AICTE approved institute affiliated with APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University. This is the reception area of MIT, where parents and visitors can relax and unwind while waiting for scheduled appointments. It is fully centralized air-conditioned reception area where anyone can come and explore the walls of reception area. Now it is the dispensary where a dedicated staff is committed to provide medical care and support to the students. It is the 360 view of A block where the classes of first year are conducted. Moving towards the administrative block, this is the board room. This room serves as the meeting ground for the board of trustees, a distinguished group of individuals who provide guidance, oversight, and strategic direction. This is Director's Office, Professor Dr. Rohit Garg, sir. A space where leadership, innovation, and vision come together to shape the future of our institution. This is Registrar's Cabinet MIT, a hub of administrative excellence and academic support. This is the academic administrative office. Within these walls, the dedicated team under Registrar work tirelessly to ensure the smooth functioning. Now, this is the account office where a team of skilled professionals is committed to ensuring the financial management is working, which is fully AC. This is academic office, which serves as a hub of student engagement and enrichment activities where all the academic records, course scheduling, transcripts are kept. This is the IQAC cell, internal quality assurance cell, where excellence in education meets continuous improvement and innovation. Now moving towards the linguistic lab, which provides a language learning process for students, which features a specialized equipment and software like EWL to improve listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills of the students. This is another communication lab that includes Start Learner, Clarify English Success, Author Plus, and videos related to resume writing and interpersonal skills, etc. These are the separate washrooms for faculty and staff, which are utilized by the faculty members. It's now moving towards the Office of Dean of Student Welfare to foster a supportive and inclusive campus environment where every student can thrive academically, socially, and personally. Now we are on the chemistry lab, which offers state-of-the-art laboratory facilities where students can conduct experiments and explore chemical principles. Lab is equipped with modern instrumentation and safety protocols. Now moving towards the physics lab. It offers students the opportunity to gain practical skills, deepen their understanding of theoretical concepts, and contribute to groundbreaking scientific discoveries. Now this is the dark room in the physics lab. And in the same physics lab, we have also the seating of HOD Applied Science Department, Dr. Manish Saxena sir, who plays a crucial role in shaping the department's vision, guiding its strategic direction. These are the classrooms of first year students on A block, second floor. These are the classrooms where at MIT diverse and cater the various teaching styles and needs, interactive smart panels, fully air conditioned with comfortable seating and a podium. As we see the different classrooms where first year students are taking the classes. Now also fire extinguishers are strategically placed throughout MIT's campus. We are also having the National Services Scheme, which is a social service program. Now moving towards the corridors, we see that the fire extinguishers are placed to ensure quick access in case of emergencies. These are all the classrooms for the first year students. Again, moving through the corridors, we can make the memories. You can see the fire extinguishers are placed at various places throughout the MIT campus. This is the drinking water area, which includes water fountains equipped with filters to remove impurities. MIT prioritizes convenient access to drinking water. These are the counseling cells. Now moving towards the mechanical engineering labs. So first we'll go to the CAM lab, that is computer aided manufacturing lab. In this lab, students get the exposure to simulate and understand manufacturing process like turning and milling. In this lab, we have lathe machine, CNC milling machine, automated storage and retrieval system to teach students in CNC programming. This is another lab, measurement and metrology lab, along with automobile engineering lab. In this, students experience for measuring various parameters from surface roughness, along with gains knowledge about transmission system. Now, moving towards the dispensary, where a dedicated staff is committed to provide medical care and support to students, faculty, and staff members. Now we are entering in CAD lab. In this lab, students get the workspace to understand 3D and 2D modeling of solid and machine parts. In this lab, we have various licensed versions of AutoCAD, PROE, and ANSYS software. Now we are moving towards fluid mechanics and machinery lab, which has two parts. One is mechanics part and other is machinery part. The mechanics part in student gains practical knowledge of theoretical concepts, and then they work on various turbine and pumps like Pelton wheel and Francis turbine and centrifugal and reciprocating pump. Now, next we are moving towards another lab of mechanical engineering department, that is material science and testing lab. This lab is used to test various mechanical properties of materials like tensile or compressive strength, hardness, grain structure, etc. Where apparatus and belt grinder to perform various tests on different machines. Now we are moving towards the RAC lab, that is refrigeration and air conditioning lab. This lab is used to teach concepts of vapor compression, refrigeration system, vapor absorption, refrigeration system, etc. Here ice plant tutor, window air conditioner and various sectional models of compressors are present. No achievement is possible without hard work. So let's move towards another lab of mechanical engineering department. So here it is applied thermodynamics lab. In this lab, we have testing of 2-stroke petrol engine, 4-stroke petrol engine, variable compression, ratio petrol engines, etc. Then we vibration apparatus. Then we have workshop lab, a hub of creativity, innovation, and hands-on learning where students have the opportunity to turn their ideas into reality through practical experimentation. Then we have HMT lab, that is heat and mass transfer lab, where students understand the concept of conduction, convection, and radiation of heat transfer. Now, this is the proctor office responsible for overseeing the enforcing policies. They play a crucial role in maintaining a safe and supportive environment for students living in campus. In the corridor also, as you move towards the admission cell, we had pasted the placement records session-wise, which really motivate the existing students to know about the placement activities. Now, in the admission cell, it handles all aspects of admission process, including evaluating applications, counseling of students for career guidance. They also organize campus visits, outreach events as inter-school fest. Now we are moving towards B block, which is dedicated to computer science and engineering department. Here on entrance, we have pasted various flex on assessment methods, Bloom's taxonomy, process to identify curriculum gaps, CO attainment process, process for PO and PSO attainment. CSE department is NBA accredited 4 times and very soon we are going for compliance visit. Now on the ground floor, we are having various computer labs. In computer labs, we conduct batch-wise with a group of 30 students. All the labs were equipped with computer systems of good configuration, Wi-Fi enabled and with projector in each lab along with CCTV cameras installed. In each lab, we have notice boards to paste all the necessary notice and documents like lab timetables, list of experiments, necessary instructions, etc. Students are advised to put their belongings outside the lab. This is the faculty cabin of Dr. Nilak Shilsa, who is an associate professor in computer science and engineering department. Next, we have repair and maintenance room. This in-house maintenance room helps in repairing electronic equipments. This is the control room, a centralized location to monitor live video feeds and to keep track the past record. And another one is the server room, serving as the nerve center for all the digital activities on campus, providing internet access and internal communication. This is another computer lab where students understand the practical applicability of various concepts here in different semesters with different subjects. After record room, moving towards another computer lab where students love to come and learn new cool concepts and implement them. Even in spare time, students are allowed to come and lab. It is the office space for Head of Computer Science Department, Dr. Manish Gupta, who is always available for students and faculty as and when required. This room serves as the administrative hub of the department to carry out various duties related to academic leadership. Moving towards Department Library of CS Department, which serves as a specialized resource center catering to the academic needs. Now moving towards another computer labs. These labs are connected with the campus network, providing internet access and access to the shared resources such as printers and network drives. In the corridor, we have two rooms for faculty cabins, and next we have the computer center. This is the computer center as part of the central facilities and is dedicated to providing comprehensive and support services to meet to diverse needs of our students, faculty, and staff. With a capacity of 100, the computer center is equipped with projectors, CCTV cameras, and air conditioners. Now we are moving towards the faculty cabin. These are the faculty spaces given for seating. Each faculty member is provided with a computer system and printer. In one room, 8 faculty cabins are having their accommodation. This is an area of drinking water for the students as well as faculty members. This is the seminar hall of computer science department, which serves as a versatile space for academic engagement, knowledge sharing, and various curricular and extracurricular events organized by CSS. This is the IoT lab and cybersecurity lab. This lab is built apart from AKTU curriculum. It gives the students a taste of creating IoT-based innovative solutions. Now this is the computer networking lab where students learn about computer networking. This lab is built to create an environment suitable to gain knowledge about computer network. Moving towards the first floor of B block, these two labs are dedicated for providing additional and latest trainings to the students to build the gap between industry and academia. Here, the external experts are invited from industries to train the students on latest technologies apart from their curriculum like advanced Java, full stack development, DevOps, etc. Now let's move towards ahead on the way we are having the faculty cabins of assistant professors and associate professors. Then we have the Embedded Systems and Robotics Lab. This is a beyond curriculum lab. The MHRD sponsors eYantra under the National Mission of ICT Education Program. Now this is a meeting room. The purpose of this room is to provide a dedicated space to conduct department meetings. This is a project lab for doing project work with peer groups. Also we have project assessment committee. Now we are on the third floor of B block where classes are typically held in lecture halls, while tutorials, which are smaller group sessions for more personalized instruction, often take place in smaller rooms. Classrooms are equipped with smart technology, including interactive panels, projectors, audiovisual systems. Classrooms are air conditioned to ensure comfortable learning environment for students, especially during a hot or humid weather conditions. As we believe that maintaining a suitable temperature can contribute to better concentration and productivity during lectures and study sessions. As you move through the virtual corridors of MIT, you will discover the vibrant campus life that make this institution truly exceptional. Classes are conducted by faculty members who utilize a variety of teaching methods, including slides and whiteboard, to present course material. This approach allows for visual aids, interactive discussions, and live demonstrations to enhance students' understanding and engagement with the subject matter. Now we are on the corridors and covering all the lecture rooms and various tutorial rooms that are all built on the third floor. In all the blocks we have on the second floor are lecture rooms and tutorial rooms. And this way our students are enjoying the classes. And we also have conducted the personality development program classes, especially the classes to groom the personality of the students. So here we call the experts from outside, from the industry experts who came in our institute in every semester to train our students, to groom our students. And here the students are moving. So in this class, right now we are having the next class which is scheduled. So this is the class change time. Students are waiting for the next teacher to come into the class. And in this room where we are going in B318, there also the next teacher has been came. And right now in B321 classroom, the personality development class is running where the external expert is teaching the students about their personality grooming. They really enjoy these classes by the external experts who try to give their live demonstration. Now the students are here in the corridors making memories, drinking water, waiting for the next teacher to come for the next class. And this way we are covering the whole B block with all the lecture rooms. So adjacent to B301 and 302, that are the smart rooms, we have two more classrooms for academic purpose, that is B326 and B327. And now afterwards, after completing all the B block academic rooms, we are moving towards another important facility, that is examination cell. And for the examination cell, we are having a dedicated allotted space for conducting this central facility. Examination cell where a dedicated team works during university exams as well as sessional exams. This is the value education cell of our institute, which is work under the conjunction of value education cell of AKTU Lucknow. The workshop on human values activities like Zumba and yoga sessions were conducted by this cell. Now we are moving towards another academic block where classes of electronics and electrical engineering department are conducted. So on ground floor of C block, we have various labs. First, we have C101, that is Power Systems Lab, to analyze the performance of power system network by conducting various experiments like fault study of alternator, relay operation, oil testing of transformer, and so on. Then we have Electric Machine Lab. In this lab, we understand various parameters and performance of DC machine and transformer. Then we have the Department Library of EC Department. Then we have Basic Electrical Engineering Lab. This is the office space for HOD Electronics Department, Dr. Kshitij Singhal sir. Then we have the HOD cabin of Electrical Engineering Department, Dr. Rajul Mishra sir. Then this is the Department Library of Electrical Engineering Department. Moving forward, we have the seminar hall to provide a meeting ground for students and academicians to perform various cultural and student presentations. Then we have a CAD lab. with the objective to design the electrical circuits like power system network, power electronics converter module, etc. Then we have another lab C209 to perform various experiments and to take hands-on experience. Students can come in their spare time also to do their practice sessions. Now we are moving towards the lecture rooms of electrical and electronics department. So this is C201 and C203 is the faculty cabin. Again 204 is the faculty cabin for the faculty seatings. Then we have C206, 207 and 208 as electrical engineering of fabrication and tinkering lab, power electronics lab and network analysis lab. Here students experience the electrical engineering practicals and experience the experimental knowledge of SCR based converters, choppers, inverters and machine drive. Then they have understand the fundamental laws and elements of electrical circuit. Now, moving towards the MIT Central Library. So, this MIT Central Library houses a vast collection of books, that is 85,000 plus volumes, periodicals, electronic resources, and multimedia material covering various disciplines, including engineering, science, technology, and related fields. It has reading halls available for the students, a separate place where students can sit silently and read the content and the material from the books whichever they want. MIT Library also provides a book bank facility where per subject book is issued to every student for whole semester. Apart from that, on library card, student can avail 3 more books for a week. We have Mr. Rashid Ali as librarian in the library. We also have a separate space for the digital library. Even there, the students can go and explore the books whichever they want to issue. In the digital library also, we have a digital content available where students can go and read the digital content. They have separate systems for the students. Even in a group also, they can visit any particular online lecture, whichever they want. Now moving towards the girls' common room, this common room offers a comfortable environment where students can socialize, study, relax and engage in various indoor activities. This is boys' common room, a separate space provided for male students where they can build friendships and engage in discussions and play indoor games. Moving towards the second floor of C block, here in C301 we have the lecture rooms available. Then 302 also is a lecture room for the EC and electrical engineering students. Then we have the faculty spaces in C303 followed by the drinking water and washroom area. Then again we have the faculty cabin in C304 followed by the lecture rooms of electrical engineering departments in 305, 306 and 307. Now later we move to the next second floor. MIT is also having a lift facility to ensure accessibility for all the individuals to navigate the campus and access different floors of buildings. Now we are on the third floor of C block where we have various labs. So it is C401 lab, which is integrated circuit lab. Then we have C402 lab, which is a project lab where ideas spark and circuits come to life. We design, build and test electronic projects, learning practical skills along with components, breadboards and soldering irons are our tools. Now moving towards microprocessor and microcontroller lab. In this lab we learn program small chips like processors and microcontrollers, which are the heart of many devices. Now moving towards another lab, which is a PCB lab. In this PCB lab, the logic gates, the building blocks of digital systems come to life in this lab. We design and implement circuits using AND, OR and NOT gates. Moving towards another C406 digital signal processing lab. In this, we manipulate the world of signals, filtering, transforming and analyzing them in the digital domain. Next, we have Digital Communication Lab. In this lab, language of ones and zeros takes center stage in this lab, where we explore how to transmit information reliably across noisy channels. Then we have the department library where we used to sit and discuss on the various lab projects. And we have conference room which is used for various purposes such as meeting, seminars and presentations. Then we have digital system design lab where diodes, transistors and beyond we explore the fundamental building blocks of electronics. In this lab we analyze characteristics, design circuits. This is a smart classroom for mechanical engineering students in Block D, which is well equipped with interactive panel and fully air conditioned. Now we are moving towards the TNP office responsible for assisting students in securing internships and full-time employment. Now this is the cabin for Dean TNP, which facilitate on-campus recruitment activities and maintain relationships with companies seeking to hire MIT graduates. This is the multimedia room equipped with advanced audio-visual technology and computing resources utilized during the placement drives. Moving ahead, this is the startup cell, often known as Entrepreneurship Center or Incubator, is a hub for fostering innovation and supporting entrepreneurial lectures. This is the interview room, where separate cubicles are arranged to perform multiple parallel sessions during PI round. Now moving ahead, we have GD and conference room. It is likely a designated space where students can engage in group discussions. Now we have a guest room designated for industrial experts visiting the campus for various purposes like placement, meaningful interactions, and collaborating between academia and industry. This is the alumni cell, which serves as a bridge between the institute and its graduates, fostering lifelong connections. This is ED cell, responsible for overseeing various educational initiatives and programs within the institute. It also organizes workshops, seminars, and training sessions. Now we are moving towards the cafeteria, which serves as a central dining facility for students, faculty, staff, and visitors, providing a variety of meal options throughout the day. Additionally, it serves as a social hub. This is our fest ground, a Utkarsh annual cultural fest ground, which is a designated area which serves as a celebration of students' life, creativity, and talent. Now we are moving towards the boys' hostel. This area serves as the main entrance and reception area of the boys' hostel. This is the dining room connected to the kitchen where students have their meals. We offer 4 meals to students: breakfast, lunch, supper, and dinner at once. Now we are moving towards one of the hostel rooms where students reside during their time at the college for their education. Now, this is the warden's office where all official tasks related to hostel allotment and student grievances are addressed. Now we are moving towards another academic block of management and computer applications. For students' research and development work, Department of Computer Application has its own well-equipped computer lab with total capacity of 30 computers. All computers are latest configured with licensed software. Moving forward, this is the well-equipped language lab for the students of computer application. This lab will help them to bring proficiency in their professional communication skills. Moving towards Computer Center for undergraduate and postgraduate students of computer application. This computer center is well equipped with latest configured computers and licensed software. This is the tutorial room for the students of management. These tutorial classes will help students to clear all their doubts. This is the classroom for management students. For the comfort of both student and faculty, electronic gadgets are installed here. This is the seminar hall for management students with capacity of 100 students. For the convenience to both the speaker and audience, advanced PA system is installed here. This is the office of HOD MBA, which gives proper direction to the entire department. Policy and strategy formulation performed under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Rahul Singh. This is a multimedia seminar hall for computer application students with 100 capacity. Cushioned chairs, AC and smart panel enhance the lecture delivery. This is the office of Department of Management. All the correspondence with university and students takes place here. This is the tutorial room for the students of computer application. These tutorial classes will help students to clear their all doubts. Moving forward, this is the multimedia classroom for the students of management which enhance lecture productivity. It also provides congenial environment to all students for their growth and learning. This is the classroom for undergraduate and postgraduate students of computer application. It is well equipped which provide good environment for growth and learning to all students. This is the office of HOD MCA which helps in policy formulation and strategic move. It gives direction to the Department of Computer Application. In the sports ground, we have basketball court, volleyball court, multiple badminton courts. Then we have Saraswati Temple in campus, which serve as a place of worship and reflection for members of MIT. We used to celebrate festivals together here. Then we have the residence of institute's director or top administrative officials. Then we are moving towards the girls' hostel area. This is the main entrance of the hostel. The area in front of it is utilized as a badminton court, and adjacent to this ground is a garden where students can relax and take walks during their leisure time. Now, this is the badminton court. Right now, girls are playing in it. Girls' hostel, a safe and supportive haven where sisterhood, empowerment, and growth thrive. This is one of the hostel room where students reside during their time at the college for their education. Now, this is the mess area where again we offer the 4 meals, that is breakfast, lunch, supper, and dinner. And here also at a time, 80 students can accommodate. This is the visitors room. This is an auditorium which serves as venue for various activities with well-seating arrangement with a capacity of 300 members. This is the indoor games room to cater to the diverse interest of students, which includes TT table, board games like chess, carom, to provide well-rounded experience that complements academic environment. This is a music room dedicated to Cultural Society. The Cultural Society of MIT hosts a range of activities such as Utkarsh, 15th August, 26th January, Musicanza, Dance Mania. This room serves as a vibrant space where students from various cultural backgrounds come together. Now we are moving towards the generator room. It is a vital facility that houses backup power generators to ensure uninterrupted electricity supply in case of main power failure. We have 4 generators of 125 kilowatt each, and 24 cross 7 monitoring is allowing for prompt response. Shift-wise dedicated staff keeps an eye on fuel level and other maintenance tasks. Creating a separate parking area for students can help alleviate congestion and improve safety on campus. As we understand the importance of providing adequate parking facilities to ensure the convenience and safety of our students, faculty, and staff, we have designated parking lots for different position holders like proctorial board, faculty, staff, and students. Also, the CCTV cameras are installed for any security concern. Even we offer separate space for two-wheeler and four-wheeler parking. We have separate space to park the college buses even. Also, a regular patrols by campus security personnel to monitor any security concern. We have 7 college bus on 4 different routes. In our efforts to promote sustainability and environmental responsibility with a sewage treatment plant, which plays a crucial role in managing wastewater generated in campus premises. MIT likely provides ATM facility for the convenience of students, faculty and staff for easy access to cash for various needs. So this is all about MIT. Enjoy your time. We will keep sharing the wonders of MIT with you.